my brand new playthrough, as Purge speaking, I'm going to be playing Sinking Sapphire. That's a new game for me. I've played the normal Alpha Sapphire. Obviously, you got your Mega Evolutions and all that sort of stuff in this game. Just adjusting my headset if you're hearing all of that feedback. Should be a fun game, should be a very challenging game. Most likely harder than the Nameless Fire Red, sorry, that we're playing at the moment. Obviously it's a newer game, so sometimes the Pokemon in these games now are a lot stronger and a lot harder than what they used to be in the previous generations. So it will definitely be a challenging game for sure. I know that the gym leaders have, I think, 6 Pokemon each, which straight away makes things harder because obviously they are the most competitive people to play against or to go against in Pokemon battles. I'm not sure if they have items and stuff like that on their Pokemon. I'm not sure if it's that sort of ROM hack where it's extremely difficult. I think the majority of them are made to be enjoyed. See, the newer graphics and everything makes the game look so much cleaner. For me it's more fun, and that does have Mega Evolutions, which is my favourite addition to Pokemon ever. And luckily they seem to do a lot of the Pokemon I actually like before Megas ever became a thing. So a lot of the Pokemon I like Lucario, all 3 of the starters in this game actually. You've got Tyranitar, Pokemon like that, even my favourite legendary, which is Mewtwo and Rayquaza. They both get Megas, so it should be fun. Should be challenging. We're going to call ourselves Purge. This is obviously episode 1. That is... no, it's not. I thought that was the complete button. Yeah, it should be good. Looking forward to it. I have no idea the Pokemon that are in a different route to the game, so obviously it's going to be a Nuzlocke. There will be rules at the start of the video again. That's going to have a complete different feel to it, I'm sure, than the Nameless Fire Red, and I'm sure it will seem like a complete different, like it is a different game, but do you know what I mean? Like Pokemon is Pokemon. We're going to go with a brand new theme for our nicknames, which I think I'm going to do famous superheroes and villains. Well, not necessarily famous, but just in general, superheroes and villains. I feel like I always need to use nicknames that has like just such a wide options. I don't have the luxury of having loads of subscribers and everything at the moment. So when I start getting more subscribers and people are actually commenting on the videos, I can start nicknaming them after my subscribers. Let's get into it. I'm so unsure on who I want for my starter because I like all 3 of the starters in this game, which makes it extremely difficult. And there's obviously perks to each one. Like the fire starter is great. It does get a flying move. I don't know if it gets it in time for the second gym, which is a fighting gym. However, the grass and water type are obviously strong against the first gym, which is Roxanne, and that's the rock gym. The fighting type is weak, however does get a fighter move when he evolves, but I'm not sure if he's evolved or not by then. And also it's just so much of a gamble because he's likely to get 1 shot if not 2 shot. So yeah, I do have someone in mind. I won't say it just yet, but it's definitely going to be challenging, I can put it that way. I will at some point add in, whether I'll do it straight away or not, but at some point I obviously will add in rare candies for us to be able to level. I think level caps are in this game. I do have the documents for, I don't know if I have them for this game or if it's a similar game. Let me have a quick look. It is for this game. Document. as I say, I'm pretty sure there is level caps. They're not in the document file though. Where are we? In the log? I just want to make sure that I don't over level really, but I can, there are ways to lower yourself back down, so it's not that big of a deal anyway. But there are a lot of gift Pokemon, I believe, in this game. So you have to be careful with talking to people. Basically, you have to make sure that you always speak to everyone, because you just don't know when you're going to miss out on an opportunity and that sort of stuff. I love that you can run straight away, which is huge. When you're walking around in these games, it just seems like you're absolutely getting nowhere at all. For anyone that has played this game, we do have some fun sort of stuff that comes up later in the game. When you unlock the Mega Evolution, you do get given a legendary Pokemon, which that alone I probably should have picked to play Rise and Ruby instead, because legendary Pokemon is either Latios or Latias, and Latios is so much better, which is the blue one. I hope I'm getting that right. And obviously, as we're playing Sync and Sapphire, which is the blue game, we get the red guy, which is Latios, and then or Latias, and then when you're playing the red game, you get a blue one, which is unfortunate. But that's a complex, because I prefer Kyogre, obviously over Groudon, but then I prefer Latios over Latias. So it's a shame you can't get both. But this game's full of loads of fun stuff or legendary hunting to do at endgame, which won't be something that we're getting into unless people are asking for it, of course. But if not, it's not something we'd be looking at doing at all. We'll just be looking to get the playthrough complete, win the Champions League. Been watching too much football. Win the Pokemon League, and then that will be us done. Although there is a Delta episode, I believe, of this, so that could be something we look at. But again, I'll let the subscribers decide. I will start looking for something new for us to do after this series comes to an end, depending on how this one goes. But as you can see, we have decided to opt for Mudkip as our starter. I think his typings are very cool. Once he gets his second stage, he unlocks ground, so he will be a water ground typing, which is always very strong. Nice easy fight to start the game off with, because I know it won't last very long. I have absolutely no idea how far we're getting this game, because as I said a lot in my Nameless Fire Red run, sometimes it's so situational. The sort of stuff that happens is obviously completely RNG and random. That makes it hard to really plan for anything before the first two gyms, at least, because you're such a low level that after an attack or two, you're potentially under half health and you're in an extremely difficult position. We do have a great nickname for you. I think anyone who knows this Pokemon will understand when it gets to its third evolution stage why we've gone for a name like that. Obviously, your colour is a little bit different, but when you look at the Pokemon, you just look at him and you think, yeah, I can see that. I hope that we score some nice encounters, because I know some of the basic Pokemon that are in these starter routes, because they're just always there, like Pidgey, probably Poochyena, probably Zigzagoon, Bidoof, stuff like that. But once we get a little bit further into the game, I have absolutely no idea what we're going to be going against. We should probably get a little bit of XP just to be on the safe side. We don't have Pokeballs at the moment, so we won't be failing the Nuzlocke if we faint to this Pidgey, but we should be okay. Just want to get a little bit of levels. You know, I would like to complete the playthrough. We're going quite well so far in my Nameless Fire Red, so it'd be good to be able to complete my first 2 Nuzlocks. Especially when they've got like a little bit of a difficulty added into them. Always makes it more memorable, I'm sure. You do your first Nuzlocke and you actually manage to complete the whole thing rather than just resetting a bunch of times. I don't know if the shiny odds are increased in this game or not, but it'd be cool for sure to get a random shiny pop up when we're playing. You're gonna give me 100 potions? Oh, I feel tired. This is my first video I've done in a few days, to be fair, because I had, I think episode 4 and 5 of my Nameless Fire Red have been recorded. Only now getting around to editing the videos. My editor has been very busy, so things have been a little delayed, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. We've worked out a pattern that should be quite good for us uploading videos and getting videos complete and ready for you all. So hopefully the pattern I would like to get is uploading a video on a Monday, one on a Wednesday, and then one on a Friday. So at the moment I'm recording this. I have 2 other videos done, so hopefully I'll get this one done as well. This is being recorded on, was it Tuesday the 2nd of December. It's probably not going to be uploaded until Monday next week. So obviously when you're listening to this, you'll be listening to it obviously way after the date that I've just said, most likely. Potions. Do you know, actually I'll grab 1 or 2, I think. I'll say 1 or 2, I've grabbed 5. Yeah, should be good. Let's run up here and find May hiding in the trees. How cool does it look? It looks funny because you can obviously see that it's cut off, and that's kind of like the background. I've always really liked that. That's weird, but I think it looks nice. It's quite funny because the water is obviously moving, yet the trees, the bushes, and there's no wind or anything. I'm still trying to think of other little projects that I can do, and whether, you know, because I'm a small YouTuber just getting started. I know there's a couple of things that I've got in mind ready for Christmas little treats that people have asked me, you know, what do I want, and obviously because I'm getting into this, it's got a good time to ask me for that sort of stuff, because I want a new mic, because I'm using a headset. I'm using my Turtle Beaches to record, which is fine, but I would like to be able to use my AirPods to have in my ears to listen, and then have like a proper mic to use for to speak into, so it's nice and clear. And then I think I'm gonna get a little webcam as well, so I can have, you know, my face and everything on the screen. But I think it's just so much better for the audience to kind of know who they're talking to, or not who they're talking to, but who's talking to them rather. So that's what I'm looking towards. And I'm getting a brand new chair, which is always nice. It's a bit unfortunate because I was looking at getting a chair that's got like a stand rather than wheels, because where my PC stuff is all set up, that's on carpet. So you obviously can't be wheeling anywhere rather than being on laminated. Which is you know, that's a bit of a downside, because I kind of wanted to get away from having wheels and just have a base, but I can't have that because all of those chairs with the bases are a lot smaller. We need a hill, don't we? They're a lot smaller than the chairs with the wheels, so I've had to go for another one with wheels. However, it does look a lot better for lumbar support and stuff like that, which I feel like I need. That's a bit of a taller chair than what I've got because I'm 6'2", and I still feel like I struggle with the chair that I've got at the moment. So we should be able to grab a couple of encounters here in a minute. Notice how the Pokeball above the lab is also blue. That's pretty cool. And also with this headset, as I'm sure you can hear, I keep knocking it about because obviously sitting on my hair, it gets irritating and itchy, and that's why I want to get a mic, so I have little AirPods in and just be so much more comfortable when I'm recording videos. I do want to look at getting some live streams done as well at some point, but I was just thinking to myself earlier that playing Pokemon Unite is quite enjoyable for me. So obviously staying on topic with the Pokemon sort of stuff, just thinking about other things that I can play. Because I could play Pokemon forever, like every single day, all day, love it. I keep playing loads of different ROM hacks, none of the ones that I'm doing series about. I haven't actually started the series for any of those ones yet, because it's quite nice playing ones that you don't know and never played before. It's a bit of a surprise when you're playing them, which makes it a bit more fun. Yeah, maybe do videos of Pokemon Unite. I just find it it's a bit difficult at the moment to think of doing videos for Pokemon Unite, because I try to think what sort of content can you make. If you're not doing a live stream, what is there that you can show people? Because I don't think anyone's going to want me to just go and play a game for half an hour, however long it takes, and then just upload that video on its own. So there's a bit of thinking to be done when it comes to other games, but ROM hacks are just, they're very simple. You play it on your PC, nice and easy, do a little voiceover, and then you're good to go. Right, let's see what encounter we get. How many Pokeballs did we get given? 10. Bit stingy, ain't you, mate? I think in this first route though that that's a guaranteed catch. She wants me to go and play with that tail, but we definitely do not want to put Poochyena. I don't think it's a starter Pokemon, or do we? Because I think, not that I know how to use the nav, but I think that Pokemon will have some sort of like special attack. Not really sure. Let's have a quick look what it says. Fire Fang. But do we want a Poochyena? That's the main thing. That's not really a random encounter, is it? So we're going to ignore that, I think. Get rid of that off the screen. No, we don't want to save. Go back to... No, we don't want that either. As you can see, I'm not used to this. Right, come off of that. That's the button we wanted. And then back onto that. Right, let's leave that alone because that's extremely annoying. Our first encounter is a Zigzagoon. Which is extremely basic because that is the starter Pokemon, not the starter Pokemon, but that is one of the Pokemon that appear in this route anyway, outside of the ROM hack. So definitely not the most exciting thing we could have got. And we do have to name this as well. What a waste of a name going on a Pokemon that we know we're never going to be using. Let's go for... Who do you want to go for? Do you know, that's a Pokemon that I'm not a massive fan of. So let's go for a superhero that doesn't really do a lot for me either. I do actually need to practice, or not practice, sorry. I need to test whether my saves work. So I'm just going to have a quick reset here. and just double check that my save file is actually there and works. So seems like the save file works nicely because we haven't had the startup screens and a language choice. So we should jump back in, and hopefully if this worked, we still have a zigzagoon, which we do, which is sad, but... Or is it? Does it have pickup? It does have pickup. That could be huge. I don't know if that Pokemon has to be in the battle itself, but going for our second encounter now. Oh no, this is not going well at all. I don't actually know the typing of Shellos. I think it's a water ground. I don't know if it's because it goes to Gastrodon. So I think it's water at the moment. Oh, it does have a mud move. It does have a ground move already. But our team's not looking good to face any grass types at the moment. So that's scary. But we will take everything that we can get our hands on because, you know, we're not in the sort of place where we get to pick and choose. Which again, sometimes I quite like. I find that, you know, more challenging, which I like. I'm definitely not the best Pokemon player out there, but I'm someone who does enjoy a challenge. What are we gonna call you? Is it a boy or a girl? Probably won't matter for my nicknames, but let's have a look. A girl. Let's go with do you know what? Let's go X-Men. Oh, not that. We're not looking too good right now. I'm not feeling very confident at all with how this is going. We've got some battles coming up now. And we're not very bulky at all. We haven't leveled up too much. Next encounter? Something good. Oh my god. I'm not sure we're gonna get very far in this playthrough at all. This is definitely, like, I haven't done a lot of Nuzlocks, but I can safely say this is probably the worst start to a Nuzlocke ever. C-Dot. Them eyes are hypnotising, so I'm going to call you Cyclops, staying with the X-Men theme. Yeah, I'm not feeling good about this. I don't know if we're even strong enough to go into our first battle yet, are we? Level 8, 5, 6 and 5. What type are you then? You're just water at the moment. And yet you've got 2 ground moves. You've got a grass move, which is cool. You're up in speed, which I don't really think is any good at all. You're up in special defense, which is fine. You're neutral, we seriously need some XP. So I think we'll just go for it. Go for our first battle. I have no idea what any of these trainers have. He's got 3 Pokemon, which, you know, I'm not feeling good about this at all. I don't really excuse me. I don't really want to like just level everyone up straight away. I need to check actually to see if we're on set when it comes to battles. We'll soon see actually when I knock this Bunnelby out. Alright, he didn't attack us at all, that's great. Couldn't have asked for anything better there. We have been, our defense has been lowered by 1 stage though. So are we on set? I don't know if that's something I need to put in myself or if it's already put on. Right, it's not already on. So I do need to put that on. I feel like this guy's going to hit quite hard, and the fact that our defense has been lowered, I'm not feeling good. I'm going to you because I'd like to keep my pickup mon, to be honest, and I would like to keep C-Dot just because it's got bullet seed, which is quite strong. I'm going to see if we can mud slap you, get some accuracy lowered. Defense go, that's fine. That's fine, we're hitting with water gun anyway, which is special. Lower your accuracy one more time. You potentially KO us, you definitely do have a crit, so we won't take that gamble. Switch back into our starter, who's obviously the strongest that we've got. Defense KO again is fine. We will go water gun, see what damage we get. Yes, not bad. That's a no damage move, which is perfect. I think this KOs. Oh, he missed a quick attack because of the because of the accuracy drop, which is perfect. So we get through that unscathed. Zigzagoon should be okay to take you out. That's crazy because it's the first battle. Well, other than our rival, this is the first battle, proper battle, and I'm already feeling challenged. That's hard because it's like I like this, but then I'm also like, are we even going to get through the first route of the game with fighting some trainers? Because it's tough. 100% it's tough. We always get EXP share when we go into the little foresty area, and of course we will be turning that on, because we will obviously be leveling everyone up ready for the gym battles anyway, so I don't see no point in us leaving it off. We will, so there's 8 minutes gone in this video. There was 20 minutes in the previous one. Does he give us potions or have I already got them? I think I've already got them. I will likely try my best to get to the gym. Pokeballs, I love it when they're cheap like that. I'll try and get to the gym before the end of this video. Because it's like a little bit of a, introduction, a little teaser into the playthrough. And then we will take on the gym at the start of the next video. We will have a team of 6 by then. Whether it's any good, I don't know. But we will have a team of 6 because we've got another encounter. Once we come out of this area, we have 1 encounter, and then we go into the forest. So there's another encounter there. How much is water gun gonna do? Not bad, yeah. I feel like it's probably. Oh god. I feel like it's probably stronger than tackle. What a Caterpie? Why is a level 7 Caterpie scary? Like that's how difficult this game is. That they've made a Caterpie. Oh, I need to turn that off still, don't I? Sorry. Just that alone, leaving on set, makes the game so much harder because obviously you don't get that free switch in. So usually when you're playing a normal game, you can, take out a Pokemon, KO them, and then safely switch into another Pokemon. So it's not too challenging, so you have a fresh mon. But when a set, that means that for you to switch, you've got to do it when the opponent has brought in their Pokemon already, which means they obviously go get a free hit on you. And when you're going against people like, I don't know, someone who has a Sapphire, for example, Sword Stance, you could obviously switch out, and then they could just go for a setup move, and then your Pokemon that you're bringing in, you know, it could just be completely annihilated for all you know. Boyd, what does Boyd do? We'll have a little look. Endures attacks for 2 turns and strikes back to cause double the damage taken. Interesting. And tackle is just 50. We'll get rid of Growl, I think. I don't know if that's ever going to be useful. But yeah. Right, let's just get that off. That fast, battle effects on, battle scene switch, not set, there you go. Force saved. We got a potion we can use instead of running back. Can't heal up in battle anyway, so that's the only way the potion's going to get used. What are these guys up to? Nothing special. Ah, we could have had a Ralts. Oh, I love me a Guard of War. Yeah, we got C-Dot, didn't we? While we're here though, may as well just see if we can one-shot you. Nope. We do 2-shot though, if we land. Which we do. Nice. I'm just gonna get this Aurum Berries first before I fight that trainer. Just to be on the safe side. Are these Petra Berries? They are. Right. Just again to be on the safe side, we are going to give you an Aurum Berry. Oh, Zigzagoon's got something else for us. Antidote. Always fun. Take those. Take all the help we can get in this game, I think. Right. 2 trainers in. This is the 3rd one. That's a Pidgey. Level 7. We should be okay. Oh, we do hate a sand attack though. Please land. No. Oh god. Land this time. Thank you. I don't want to stay in and keep missing moves, but C-Dot is grass, so he's going to get 1 shot if they use Gust or something like that. Stormer's only got ground moves, so it can't hit any of the birds. And put in Robin, who's probably only got quick attack, but we're staying. We're staying for 1 more, although we can tank a lot of their hits. Oh, we land, so that's okay. They miss. And we land again, so that's good. What's your last mon? Is that another flyer? Yes, it is. Right, so we're staying again. Hopefully we can just land our hits. No, we missed that one. Lowered our attack, which is fine. We're using special. Nice damage. Nice, right. That's cool. I'm through that trainer as well. I feel like the XP we're gaining is quite a lot. I don't know if we're usually level 12 at this stage in the game. We've not even gone. Oh no, I suppose it's because the trainers have got better Pokemon in it. More Pokemon, better Pokemon. So the XP is higher. Yeah, I think the level cap is 16 for Roxanne, so I kind of want to get to 16 and see if we then stop leveling. Which is why I'm just kind of using my starter Pokemon throughout all of this at the moment. I'm pretty sure this trainer has got a Pokemon that's very hard for us to take on. Yeah, there you go. Bellsprout. The thing is, I don't want to go too low health-wise because they've obviously got 2 more Pokemon. I just don't know if a stab water gun is going to do more damage than the tackle. We'll give it a go, I think. Nearly half. Sweet Scent. I don't know what that does. Basiveness. That's fine. We'll try a tackle now. Oh, okay. Tackle did do more. That's fine. We didn't get hit by a Bellsprout, which I'm pretty sure would have at least Vine Whip at this stage of the game. Go for tackles on you. Nice damage. Oh, Supersonic's extremely annoying. Breakthrough, confusing. Come on. Good lad. We haven't even looked at our abilities actually, have we? We looked at natures, but I didn't pay any attention to abilities. Level 13, that's solid. Rock Throw, that's solid as well. That's good for all the birds. We will get rid of Boyd. I didn't think we'd really use it, but I might as well take it over Growl. But can't give up on Rock Throw for sure. Let's see if we can break through again. We do, solid. Over half, that's good damage. I think Mudkip is definitely the bulkiest out of the 3 starters as well. So, you know, that's big for us. We probably needed that. Breakthrough, snapped out, great. That's the end of that. Cool. I usually would near enough always take the fire starter in most games. I'm the fire starter. But yeah, they're my go-to Pokemon. It's not fire types, but just the fire starters. Always my favourite choices. Like, obviously you got Chimchar, Charmander, Torchic, just to name a few. I think one of the only times I've hardly ever, I have took him, but one of the only times I don't tend to take a fire starter is when I'm playing Gen 8, Gen 7? I'm not 100% sure. Wherever Score Bunny is, I do quite like, what's his name, Grookey. I do very much like Grookey. And I also do like Sobble. Probably like both of them more than I do Score Bunny. And that's a weird, because I love Score Bunny as well. So that's just, I think, the other 2 are just more useful. Right. So we've got another encounter just to the left. If we can get a fishing rod, then we can get an encounter in Petalburg as well. I cannot remember where you get the first fishing rod. That might well be somewhere around here. It's definitely not you, is it? But we'll definitely talk to you though. Talk to Gramps. Just don't want to miss anything at all. Yeah, I know there's a fisherman or 2 down near the water, just to the left of Petalburg. But I just don't know if either of those give you a fishing rod. I know you get one to the west, not west, to the east of Marvile, but I just don't know which one it is. I don't know if that's a good rod or if that's an old rod. It would make sense for it to be a good rod, to be fair, because you usually get the old rod quite early in the game, and that is what, after the 3rd or 4th gym. That's after Flannery's gym, which is the 4th, I think. You just come back down here, don't you? You get Surf. Yeah, I'm not sure, 3rd or 4th gym. Right, now we've got to watch Wally. Come on then, let's go teach you to catch Pokemon, although we only just learned like 5 minutes ago. He's got his lovely routes. He'll be fighting a Gallade at the end of the game, which is nice. Nice to have some updated music a bit quicker as well. Come on then, let's just get through this. Don't know why he needs us to hold his hand anyway. Right, are we done? Cool. Because I do have a game to play. But I appreciate that, Dad. Thanks for making me babysit someone. Yes, yes, yes. Right, thank you for those new features that I will never use. Appreciate it. Yes, that is plan. That is where I'm planning on going. I just need you to start speaking to me. Right, so let's see what's over here. As I say, we've got an encounter here. Don't know what's in the grass. Let's have a look at our torrent. Powers up water type moves when a Pokemon's in trouble. See, that's a bit hard. That I need to look at that because I don't know. In trouble, I would assume is when you're on red health. But in a Nuzlocke, it's not really any good to you because you wouldn't want to get down to that stage. So unless you know that you outspeed and you're going to KO, that would never be useful. Now my question is, in trouble, I would class that as when I've got like paralysis or on burn or something like that as well. I'd class them as in trouble. So we'll have to see. But we've got good stats to be fair because we're, what are we, bold? Docile. That's fine. So we're neutral on everything. We're never going to be a fast mon, so I'm glad we're not up in speed. And 22 across defense, special attack, and special defense is quite good. And our attack is solid. You're useless. Let's just say that. Yeah, don't know what else to say. You might be good as a wall to try and switch in, take a few hits, maybe lower accuracy and stuff. And you've got bullet seed, so I'm not mad at that. Boost the Pokemon speed, stay in sunshine. Protects the Pokemon from my. That's not good at all, is it? But let's go for our next encounter. No idea what's in here. Something good, please. Yeah, I'm not mad at that, you know. Pretty sure he only gets flying moves. However, I'm not mad at that at all. I do not want to KO you, so we are just going to try a couple of Pokeballs. See if we get lucky. Perfect. A nice easy name for you as well. Yeah, I'm really not mad at that. You are coming clutch in the second gym. Especially because that's a flying, that's a fighting type gym, and you are a flyer. Nice easy name, you're a boy as well, so we shall go with Falcon, which fits nicely. Alright, a couple of battles that we can do down here. Don't know if you're one of them. She is not. You are. Damage is pretty poor considering. Water gun probably do more. I don't know if mud slap is special or physical. I think it's probably special. Need like EQ. Slowpoke. We've got anyone we can switch in and take you out, get some XP. We could try a bit of a gamble though, so I won't. I mean, people are only going to get stronger, so I probably should, but I don't know what moves you've got. Morgan. Yeah, I did figure you'd have a psychic move. Is that going to KO you? Nice. Slowpoke and Slowbro and all of them are just such brick walls, isn't they? It'll just take so long to lower their health. Hardly do anything to ya, but just take ages to get through them. Right. You don't really strike me as someone who's going to have an old rod. So, just in case you don't, I'm going to switch you. Hoping it's only Magikarps, and then we can just bullet seed away. Oh, you don't have nothing. What a waste of time that was. To be fair, we're about to go into the forest, didn't we? You got a flying move, yeah? Scrappy makes normal and fighting type moves here. Oh! Well, that's really good, isn't it? We have got Peck as well. You're neutral, so speed's good, obviously. Serious nature. Apparently you're capable of taking hits. You're literally going to be my number 2. Although you're no good for the first gym at all. But I still want. Will you give him one of your? Yeah, sure. I'm nice like that. Are you a trainer? Nope. You are. What you got? No idea. Have a grass type or something. Oh no, not like that. Oh, that's fine. Switch you in. It should be easy for you. Well, I should have actually switched in my other water type, shouldn't I? But here's level 10. Oh, that's huge. A full restore on a level 10. Are you sure? Why have you even got full restores? We haven't even got the first gym badge yet. That's horrifying. That a level 10 Pokemon, well, we've not even got the first gym, and he's using full restores. That does not excite me for the rest of this game. Oh no. Can we just survive and get the swamp at night so we can just Mega Evolve our Swampert just every single battle, because I feel like we're definitely going to need that bulky boy. Note to self, do not lose Mudkip. He is quad weak to grass, but other than that, we can potentially make things work. Can't get hit by electric moves because we've got the ground typing. But grass moves will severely hurt us. And we do need to be careful and cautious of Pokemon having grass knot, because they catch you out there. and also Swampert is a heavy mon, so I don't know if that means that we take more damage. I do forget sometimes how it all works. I will try and look at everything at some point. There is a lot, there's a lot of stuff in the documentation, so I want to try and find the gym leaders, so I can just double check with levels and that sort of stuff. That'd be something I need to look at. Well, I'm hoping us going into the forest, we can take out a bunch. Oh, we've got an encounter in here though, remember? Because I didn't. So we will switch you back to the front just to deal with the encounter, whoever it may be. Any items anywhere? Oh, an extra Pokeball, let's go. Sell that for 50. Right, back into the forest. Let's go have our first battle. We haven't even got our encounter yet, actually. Well, that's what we like to see. Hopefully Taylor is going to be a massive help, but what level are you? Oh no, I forgot to switch back. Level 10 though. I kind of want to switch to Taylor. I don't know how much damage Leech Life will do to him. Hopefully not a lot. Well, disable. That's good then. Done absolutely nothing to us. Peck, we should outspeed. That should KO. Lovely. We get a level up to 10. Nice. I think we evolve at level 22 to Swallow, and Swallow is an absolute beast. Water Pulse. That's very strong. Yep, get rid of Water Gun for Water Pulse. No problem there. We are a physical attacker, so that's a bit rubbish, but it is what it is for the time being. Let's see what damage we can do to you. Please do not have rollout. Oh, you probably do have rollout though. We just got lucky there. We should KO. Please. God, that scared me then. Just the thought of him having rollout. Rollout probably one-shot us for sure. I would expect it to. You shouldn't have anything at all that's scary for us. Razor Leaf. Not a problem. Our defense is not very good though. That's the only problem with flyers. Your regional flyers like Pidgey and Starly and Taylor and stuff like that. The defense is just really, really low. I mean, as you'd probably expect, because it's not what they're for. You know, they're heavy hitters and fast. We'll hold on to those. We don't want to lose those. We need them for the gym. Switch our order. Get you some more levels. "34 minutes. I don't want this video to go too far, or too long rather. So I think we're up to about 54 minutes. That is the first video, so we're happy to go like an hour and 10. I just want to get us to the point where we're ready for the gym, more than anything else. If we don't obviously get to the gym in time, that's fine. I know we'll just do a little bit extra before we get to the gym, so it won't be a problem in the next episode. See, fighting Pokemon like this, I know it's a dark type, I have no idea what moves that has. On our attack. It's fine, let's try a quick attack. I'm going to switch because I don't know what you've got. That's fine, we'll be using Water Pulse, which is special. Don't know how much damage it will do. We might get an evolution in a minute actually. So you're dark and water. I'll try rock throw. Good damage. Nice. Right, got through you. You give us the EXP share, which is great. That would be extremely useful. I mean, that starts allowing you to use the other Pokemon now because obviously they're all too weak at this stage to really be used. But then when you've got EXP share and they quickly gain levels and catch up to you, which is exactly what we need. Although I can't really say that any of them are that, that appealing, that strong. Let's have a look at Zigzagoon, see if he's picked anything up. He has not. Take you on. Well, that's a close one. Gotta say, I was just spamming X because I was just looking at some documents for the game. So that was a very, very close one. Oh no. Nice. Needed that. Yeah, I mean, 35, what's this one, 60? Yeah, that's huge, isn't it? But we will get rid of focus energy just because Peck is useful if we run out of PP at any point. Nice evolution in the first episode. Love to see it. Such an ugly mon now. I've got to tell you the truth. Are you? You're still special, and you're 20. Oh, they both lower. No, that lowers accuracy, doesn't it? Yeah, we get rid of that one just so we can go for this one at lower speed, which is probably more useful because we're a slow mon. So, in theory, you are now 16, right? So if I look at you, your XP bar should be, yeah, it should stay there. We should earn either 1 XP or 0. Oh, who are you, cheeky? More berry trees, we don't mind that at all. Usually not bothered about berry trees at all, but because we're doing a Nuzlocke and we can't heal in battle, that makes using stuff like this so much more appealing. Echo voice, I'm not sure that's any use. We'll take it anyway, just get the water thing from you. Right, now as far as encounters go, I think there's a bit of grass behind here. There is. Good. Let's get an encounter. Let's get the Pokeball as well. Never going to use it, but let's get an encounter. Anything exciting? Yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna evolve twice before the gym. Well, depends. I know it will do because we'll obviously be leveling up to 16, won't we? So it should evolve twice. Which, having a 3rd stage evolution on the team might be really helpful. Yes, it's not a great mon, but as I say, a 3rd stage evolution is nothing to scoff at all. If we can capture it. Nope. I don't know if I can weaken this thing really. Don't want to KO it. Oh no, it is level 10. What moves have you got? Bullet Seed won't KO, will it? Oh, I'm gonna have to go for it because I need to lower its health. I wouldn't have thought the Bullet Seed would do too much. I mean, let's not hit 5 times and crit. Yeah, it does nothing. The animation for this move is kind of funny. Oh, we hit 4 times, still in the green, so we'll go again. Get at least orange. And then we'll try again. Really? Guess we'll go again then. Oh, it's a speed tie. One more. Oh. We have to go for a Pokeball, but we should be okay to capture it now, I would think. Nice. Just thinking about its final evolution stage and also what it looks like now. That's a Gale, so I don't know if we can call it Ant-Man. I thought it was a really fit name to begin with. But then its last evolution is a little flyer, so think we're going to go, since you're a female, can't call you Ant-Man, so we will call you the Wasp. Obviously doesn't actually look like a wasp. But when it gets to its final stage, what we got? We've got paralysis here. Have we got any berries? Cherry berry. There we go. Let's give you and you, because I want you to evolve. Nope, not there. I want you second because we have a double battle soon. But you first, you probably need healing. We're gonna do, I think it's 2 more battles here before we cross the bridge, and then we'll start the next episode. It's a double battle maybe. Good damage considering we're not a special attacker. Alright, that's you done. To be fair, we might be able to get through the double battle this episode as well. So we're over the other side of the bridge, we'll see how this trainer fight goes. Might have to run all the way back to the Pokemon Center. I wouldn't have minded a Shroomish, to be fair. A balloon would have been cool. Right, so we're still leveling up. Which is fine, because I will just have to lower the levels back down. So I thought this game had it built in. That's a grass type. I've took a huge gamble here. If they were using grass type moves, I had have took a gamble anyway. That done a lot of damage. So my main thoughts are with this leveling thing. Obviously I wasn't aware it was going to go over. I thought, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I thought that would cap us, so we stayed at 16. But I will check everything. And if it is 16, then what I'll do is anything that the Pokemon can learn after 16, because that's what the cap is at the moment, I won't learn it, and before we do the gym fights, I will be putting the level back down to 16. Because my main thing is the gym fights, because, you know, to be fair, we shouldn't be like losing a run to anyone outside of a gym fight or a rival battle. So, what's Rage Powder do? I remember. It's good for double battles. Right, so that's another evolution. We will quickly do this double battle, and then we will leave it there. Just going to potion up just in case. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Just in case we need to switch you in. Hoping I still remember how to raise the levels. What I will do is at the start of the next episode, because we should hopefully be ready to go straight into fighting the gym leader. Are they going to be able to KO me? I don't know how I feel about this. Yeah, because we should be going straight into the gym leader as our next battle. I will get everyone leveled up, so I will rare candy them at the start of the episode before I start recording. And then when we get into the episode, you'll obviously be able to see that everyone's level 16. If there is any evolutions, so there should be on the Spooper, should evolve, I'll get them to the level where they're ready to evolve, and then I'll obviously do that on screen. And that is that. And some nice level gains. As I say, I will lower everyone back down to where they need to be. Oh, we've got the third evolution here. So you get to see it at the end of this video. For anyone that's stayed to watch it till the end. I know it's a very long video, so... Oh, I like this one's wings. You can get so many different ones. I quite like the wings on this one. Reminds me of like old-fashioned black and white struggle bug. 50. I don't know if we're a special attacker or not. I would have thought that we're a special attacker, so let's get rid of Bug Bite. Perfect, right. So I'm gonna end. Let me go to the Pokemon Center. Looks lovely, doesn't it? Oh, we're going straight there, don't you worry about that. Now I'm just going to go and heal up. So, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And stay tuned for episode 2 that should be coming. Say this is getting uploaded on Monday next week. Then episode 2 will hopefully probably be going up on the Friday. But don't quote me on that because we've also got our Nameless Fire Red videos to do as well.